Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are in a slightly different setting today. You are in my living room and I am just chilling and unboxing some book subscription boxes. I have been trying to find the perfect subscription box for me. I obviously love reading. If you don't know me, I work in publishing. But you know, sometimes when you work for like a specific publishing house, you end up reading all the books from that publishing house, and then you kind of get into a bit of a loop of like the same types of reads. So I work a lot with books around personal development and like business books as well. So I just like wanted to find like different ways to kind of get fresh new voices and to just like read something that is a bit different and then doesn't feel like work, I suppose, as well. So I have ordered 3 different subscription boxes. I should say one of them was not like a full-on subscription box. I ordered like a kind of like a sample size, but actually ended up being like one of my favorites. So maybe there's something there. I really want to make sure like I talk a little bit about the subscription boxes. That way you get a sense of like whether that could be for you and which one you'd like to maybe like get for yourself. But also, if you do have any subscription boxes that do like book reads and stuff like that, let me know in the comments below, because I'm always looking for inspiration. And honestly, I have been like looking far and wide and asking all my friends and my colleagues for suggestions. So I'd be super appreciative if you could share your own insights into this. Okay, so I am going to basically show you what I found in each of the boxes, and obviously like mention what kind of subscription book box that is, and then I'll probably like share some information about it, but mostly like they're gonna be like links in the description down below so that you can like do your own research and check like the prices, what you can get. What I like out of like some of them is that they have like a trial run, so you can like basically order a smaller box. I do think that in general they tend to be like quite pricey, so a lot of the things that I was looking at when I was researching, so not necessarily the ones that I have got, but a lot of them were like £35 and things like that. And I think it's because they put in like lots of different products, which is great. But I've got to be honest, for me personally, I'm not interested in getting a lot of products. Well, actually, what am I interested in getting? I guess like my ideal box would be like a book, a little like treat maybe, and just like something nice, but that is not like causing me waste. I found that when I have tried a few different subscription boxes in the past, they had like lots and lots of like papers and like flyers and things, and it's like, you know, if you're receiving that every month, which obviously is not necessarily the case, but if you do receive it every month, where are you even gonna put it? It just is not the right thing for me. Okay, so with no further ado, I am going to take you inside the boxes and show you what I found. Okay, so this is what was in the Ninja box, and I mean, I love these stickers. I think I will put this one, Kindness is Cool, on my laptop because it looks so nice. And then there's a really nicely purple wrapped book that I'm going to try and unbox. I haven't seen what it is. You can look together. Oh, I know which book this is. Oh, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm super excited to read this. This is like a really nice surprise. So a lot of the time when I get these kind of boxes, I just like don't know what kind of books you get out of it, and that's kind of why I'm doing this video. But this is an amazing book, and the fact that they were like partnering up with Knights of, the publisher, it's brilliant. Okay. And there's like a photo challenge to win a June box. So this was in there as well, and it says spoilers, please open last, and I've opened it, and it's basically referencing the fact that they have partnered up with the publisher of this amazing book, which is Night of. I'm going to leave links in the description if you want to check them out. But it's amazing. I really love this. That's awesome. So this box was actually like a small box that I got because, you know, money, but like I'm super happy actually with what I've got because it's simple, it's not like extra stuff that I don't need, and it's got, you know, purpose and meaning, which is what we want with books. Okay, so now we're going to unbox, repost. So I have border boxes before, and I quite like the concept, but it's always like a bit of a hit and miss. It just depends like what you kind of like to receive. This is the book that it's in here. Interesting, I haven't heard of it. I will check it out. And then they give you like some other goodies, so like usually like wellness stuff. This is eye cream, face toner, face moisturizer. Usually there is some chocolate. Yes, there's chocolate. Let's see. It's not focusing, I don't know why. It's dark chocolate, it's vegan friendly, that's great. You can't have dairy. And then they also put some seeds, and these are wildflower seeds. Again, I'm not really sure I'm gonna do anything with them. And tea, lemon tea. Here we go, amazing. And then there's like a little like thing with all the explanation of what everything is, which is really nice. I really like the style of this, but again, it's like one of those things where you get like lots of little bits, and you know, for example, like these creams I had already gotten like last year in another box, so you know, it's not necessarily discovering a different brand, but it's really lovely. And it kind of like, I think it just like invites you to have a moment for yourself in the month, to like read, have a cup of tea, have a little snack, put a little mask on. So really, really nice concept. And this is the business book box, or the business box, and I am super excited for this because actually I have been wanting to find something that was more for kind of me, so not just like self-care, not just reading, but more like kind of businessy, learning, personal development. So I'm very excited to get this. It's like a lot of information on things that you can take part of, and then it's lovely bright pink. Let's see what's in here. Information to kind of like tag them. Great. Ooh, warning, weapons of mass creation inside. This is fun. It's like a little pouch. Not sure I'm gonna be using this for much. I've got to say, like, pink is actually not really my color. I've realized I'm more like of a sort of nude pink kind of person, and also just like a nude color, as you can probably see from my nails. But I like that it's bright. Ooh, okay. Oh, Pinteresting. How to use Pinterest to convert clients and get more website traffic. This is super interesting. I have no idea how to use Pinterest. Never used it. I'm on all sorts of like social media, but not Pinterest. So, I mean, I'm on there, but I use it for like my house. Okay, ooh, there's more. My daily well-being. Oh, this is kind of like a little notepad. It looks like, oh yeah, they designed it. That's very nice. I'm so sorry, nothing is keeping in focus for some reason. Right, so you just like write down your schedule and things like that. That there is. Oh, I like this gratitude. What does it look like inside? Let's see if I can do it with one hand. Yeah, let's see. I don't want to break it. Okay, I get it, guys. So it's super simple inside. It's really pretty and very small. But basically there's like a page, and you say, today I'm grateful for 1, 2, 3, you can put the date, and then you've got a bit more space to kind of journal, which is really nice. I've actually recently started to journal. I will probably do a video on all my notebooks. I've got so many. I actually don't need this, but I'm gonna keep it because I love notebooks. And then there's 2 more things. So this is like a face serum, anti-age. Okay, I'm hitting 30, so I guess like I need to use this. I mean, I love trying new things anyway, so always welcome to like get some things like that. And then washi tape. Oh, what do you do with this? If anyone is using them for something, let me know. Oh my goodness. I think I might just give this to a friend of mine who does like lots of beautiful table sets. Why is this not focusing? Okay, can you see it now? I think you can. They're really pretty, but I just wouldn't know what to use them for. Great, and that was it. So those were like the boxes, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. I think I have been burnt in the past where I just like got books that I was just completely disinterested in, but this time I tried to kind of like pick, where possible, the kind of books. So some of these boxes will let you tell what kind of books you want to get, because I mean, I don't read thrillers, and literally I think like all the time that I had like a book subscription box, it was like a thriller, a crime, or just like something that just really didn't like speak to me, and I just never read it, which is not great, because then you spend money that you could probably spend on your local bookshop, or you know, on books from your favorite author or whatever else, or just save, because you know, we're not made of money. So there you go. But I also thought I'd share with you the kind of like top things that I really love, because now you've seen like everything that I found, but there are some things that just like made me super happy. And I think like maybe there's something in there, because one thing that made me really happy is that I found this book. And this is a book that I've been wanting to read forever. I try not to buy too many books, because I don't know about you, but I've got like a huge TBR list and so many books on my bookshelf. I get sent books a lot, and I'm not the fastest reader. So I've just promised myself not to just like go and buy books, I guess, like excluding anything for YouTube like this thing, which was, you know, kind of market research, I suppose. But this book I've been wanting to read for a very long time, and literally when I unpacked it, I think you could tell that I was really surprised and really happy that I got it. So this is like one of my favorites for sure. This little sticker, I know it's like a tiny thing, but it's just so my style. It's just like so minimal and like cute, and I can put it on my laptop. I don't have anything on my laptop at all, but this will make it feel a bit more mine, and I just love it. I really love it. And it's a very small thing. I also really love the gratitude journal. I think like I love the idea. I mean, it's very thin and very small, but I just like love this kind of thing, because I think it's just like one of those things that even if you don't do it, when you get given one of these, you're gonna just like give it a try. And I think like gratitude and journaling and things like that are super important. And also, again, like my style and my colors, this is like this is so me. I love it so much. This is just like, yeah, perfect. Then I really love like the little samples, like face cream and like whatever moisturizing and things like that. That's just because I'm a sucker for this kind of thing. I mean, just give me a sample, more samples every day, anytime. I'd love them. But then again, I don't like the waste, but I kind of like, I'll take a freebie, right? It just feels like a freebie. I also love the treats. So like the chocolate and the tea. I think, you know, like this is like one of the best things about getting something like this. Just you can make it like a little moment, and it just like reminds you to stop and to take care of yourself, and read a really nice book with a nice cup of tea and a little bit of chocolate. Love it. And the fact that the chocolate is vegan, because I can't tell you how many times I've tried to subscribe to things, book boxes or not, and like they just don't cater to dairy-free people or people with allergies, which I have. I've got like a dairy intolerance. You know, they don't do that, which is really frustrating, because then I just cannot get anything. Because to be honest, I'm just not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it if I end up having like a massive amount of chocolate that then Sam has to eat, and he doesn't want to eat it because he just doesn't need that much chocolate. No one needs that. And then like the last thing was like the serum, so that kind of like goes with the creams and stuff like that. But I just like really love trying new things. It's just really cool. But I would also say the other books as well, I'm very happy that I got them. I think I wouldn't have necessarily picked these up. I'm not like a really big fiction reader, so this is really great, and I can't wait to read it. And it's got some really nice quotes as well, from authors that I really like. So this should be good. And also this one, because it's like seems interesting. I mean, I have no idea about Pinterest, but I definitely do a lot of social media for all my side hustles and things like that. So I'm very looking forward to reading this and just like figuring a little bit more of, you know, what can I use that for? Although then again, I kind of think maybe I shouldn't, because I am doing so many things already, and who needs another social media platform? Not me. Okay, and that's it for today's video. So it was kind of like taking you with me on a Sunday afternoon. Is it Sunday? It's not even Sunday. Oh my God, this is hilarious. I think it's a Friday. And showing you like some boxes. I wish that someone had done that before with all the boxes that are out there. Sadly, as I said, I'm not made of money, so I cannot just buy all the boxes and do this. But I think this kind of gives you an idea. From my point of view, the plus side of having like something like a subscription box where you receive like a book and a little something is the fact that you really have to kind of like then make the most out of it. It's a little bit like, I guess, like booking a gym class. If you're spending the money for it, you've got to show up and you've got to do it. And I think if you're spending the money on a subscription box with a book, you should like read the book and like enjoy the book and create like a bit of a moment for yourself. So that's definitely a pro. And also just like finding out new voices, just getting like interesting recommendations, getting like interesting other little things that you can do, you know, like the gratitude journal is a great example, or the Pinterest book, which I would never have picked up otherwise. So I think there's definitely like a lot of things. And support a small business, because I believe all these are small businesses, and I think, you know, we should really think about championing anyone who is trying to kind of like grow their business, because it's been such a tough time, and you know, it's so precious. I think like subscription boxes have been, for books and for the bookish world, have been so great and like helping us staying in touch with books, as we couldn't really go to a bookshop or a local bookshop or Waterstones. And you know, I think we should support them. So wherever you can, obviously do them. Some of the cons for me are the fact that I am minimalist. I don't really talk about it a lot as of yet, but I will, I think, more. And I find things and adding things to my house quite stressful. And so that's probably why I really love the Ninja book box, because it was like so small. And I think, again, I think that was a different box. It wasn't the sort of like proper monthly one, but that was so perfect for me because it was just a book and some stickers, like nothing like major. And I think that really helped me, because I don't know, I just don't like clutter and I don't like waste, and it really does stress me out. So the other con is the cost. It does obviously cost more because you have to pay for like the extra things, and there is a risk that you're not gonna get a book that you like, which is really, really annoying to me. And I know it's so unfair, because there is no way that like anyone could actually cater to everybody, and that a book is not, I don't believe that each book is for everyone. I think, you know, each of us finds the right book at the right time. But I just hate the thought for myself personally of spending money and then getting something that I don't like. However, I would say that like something that you can do with that is you could just pass that book along. What I had in the past is, with like a few of these boxes, I found out that after like maybe 2 or 3 times, I was always getting books that I didn't like and I didn't want to read. And so I kind of like just put that aside and said, okay, it's not the kind of style and the books that I want to read. And so although maybe I liked other things that they were doing, I didn't continue with that. So in an ideal world, there would be like a subscription box where you can actually kind of like decide, or like at least like talk about your preference, both in terms of treats. So, you know, if you're like dairy free or like intolerant to anything, you should be able to like talk about that. And then also just something that is like, maybe like it gives you a bit of an option for books. But I think I'm thinking about bigger businesses. So love subscription book boxes, super, super nice. I mean, the feeling of unwrapping them is great and I really, really enjoy that. But I think I still need to find the one that I love. So if you have any kind of like thoughts on that, or if you have tried a book subscription box that you absolutely love, let me know in the comments down below. That way other people can also like look at the comments and find out like different ones. But if not, I hope this was helpful and interesting, and you spend like a little bit of time with me on a Friday, we found out, afternoon. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.